Hi everyone, third video of the day. Awesome. Um, Lately I just tend to be using the YouTube feature to record videos because I like it because then it doesn't need to process. It's automatically ready to upload. It's just amazing, and I like to just kind of have discussions and talk and just kind of freely without editing or anything. Just a quick update in case you haven't seen my other videos. This channel, I will be experiencing some changes on this channel. This is going to become my vlog channel, and I'm going to get another main channel, although I don't know what the focus. It's going to be very focused on a specific topic, but I don't know what that's going to be yet, so I haven't started it. But this is going to be I've been doing lots of vlog stuff lately, kind of transitioning the channel into what it's going to become, and this is going to be my vlog channel, so you're going to see lots of discussions and stuff like this. In the future, this is kind of the direction we're headed in. So I just wanted to tell you that, and now we can start the video. Okay, so I love to read. I've said that a million times. I love books. Books are just like my friends. Sadly, they are. And I just think reading is such a great way to open your mind and think critically and analyze and learn and gain knowledge. You know, so much of my knowledge has come from reading, and so much of my knowledge base especially. And I just think it's so important, you know, whether you're reading articles on the internet or reading books or reading papers or essays or whatever. Just read, 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 read. I read a ton of articles online and news and things like that. But I also love books. I love to read books. And I'm going to show you some of my favorite books lately because, you know, in case you want recommendations. And I also just kind of like to talk about books. So, okay. The first book. Oh, sorry. That scared me. There's a heater like over here, and I thought it was a person for a second. Okay. Okay, the first book I just finished today. It's called Don't Breathe a Word. You can see that. Who's by? Where's the author? Oh, it's like, oh, Q Paula? I don't know. It's blocked by the library sticker on the front, but you can see on the side. Yeah, and this book was pretty good. I didn't read it well enough, meaning like while I was reading, I wasn't paying enough attention to what was going on in the book. I don't know if you guys ever do that. I was just kind of like getting through it, you know. But the book is about Joy, who's kind of gets into a really abusive relationship and eventually has to run away and live on the streets, and it kind of documents her journey. And she meets another guy she falls in love with. And you know, if you're into like teen romance or even like a little bit of an adventure, stuff like that, you will probably like this book. It's 300 pages, so you know, reasonable length. Um, what would my rating be? I would give it like 3 out of 5. I didn't think it was that special. I was expecting it to be a little better. It seemed a little bit predictable, and it got a little boring towards the middle. And the ending was like way too predictable, I thought. So, yeah. I just thought it was a little bit dry, which is why, like I said, I didn't read it very well because I just kind of wanted to finish it. But definitely, like, maybe I've read a lot of teen romance. I've read almost like probably everyone that exists. But, if you're really into it, you will probably like it though. You'll probably enjoy it. It's a nice, you know, kind of a maybe not a light read, but easy to read. Easy read. I'll go with easy read. Okay. So the next book is this amazing book, and I want to make a video about it, but it will take me a long time. It's called The Conflict: How Motherhood Undermines Status of Women, and it is by a French feminist, Elizabeth Badinter, and you can see her name in case you want to get the book. She is amazing, and this book was amazing. It talks all about how kind of the return to naturalism with motherhood and, you know, encouraging women to breastfeed has actually done bad things for women because, you know, women are in this internal struggle between they have to be good mothers and attentive mothers, and just like they were, you know, maybe in the 1950s, but also now they have to have careers and they have to have jobs 8 hours a day. So, you know, they work 8 hours a day, but then they come home and they have all these other chores and duties and child things to do with their children, and it's just so interesting. And it talks all about childbirth and um, a lot of stigmatization around, of course, breastfeeding, as I said, and how it, you know, women are really pressured to breastfeed. Um, just so good, and you know how motherhood demeans women, and like, you know, it gives us this bad cultural idea because, you know, a mother has to be everything, like I said. It has to be Superwoman. Um, so yeah, I would give this book probably 4.5 out of 5. It was so good, you guys. If you guys like feminist stuff, if you like culture, sociology, society, you will like this book. Definitely she's a French feminist. She lives in France, so most of the statistics and stuff are from Europe. United States really isn't used here, but a lot of the information is the same and can be applied to United States because, you know, Europe has very similar culture and stuff, so really good. I would really recommend you guys read this. Like, people on my channel will like this book. So good, so good, so good. Okay, next book. The next book is called Dead on Town Line. It's a novel in verse, which means it's written in poetry, but it's a novel, so you can kind of see that. And it, you know, it's really short. It took me probably an hour to read it. Really short. All about a girl that was killed and murdered, and but she's like buried in the ground, but she's still alive somehow, and like she interacts with this other dead girl, and because they have like unfinished business and stuff. It was really like it was really cool. I thought it was like interesting. It's like not a typical story, I guess. And it's meant for teens, but yeah, I got it for $4. I don't know how well you'll be able to find this, but I got this at Books A Million for $3.97. Um, you know, and it was good. It was short. It was sweet. I like books like that, short and sweet. And but ultimately, I don't know. I mean, I didn't think it was that special. I thought it was interesting. Maybe I'd give it like a 3 again. Like, I didn't think it was bad, but I didn't think it was that great either, if that makes sense. So, Dead on Town Line. Who's it by? The author is there. Leslie Connor? Yeah, Leslie Connor. So, if you want to read that, you can go ahead and read that. Do I not have any more? Oh, okay. Here's another one. Okay, this is another book I read recently. It's called Guyaholic, A Story of Finding, Flirting, Forgetting, and the Boy Who Changes Everything by Carolyn Mackler. Also got it for $3 at Books A Million. I love this book, another teen romance, and it was about, I read it so long ago, or I read it like 3 weeks ago, so I'm trying to remember. I love how I'm like reading the flat, like, oh, I haven't read this. Um, oh, now I remember. Okay, so it's about V. Her name is Valentine, I think. Yeah, and her mom like basically kind of abandoned her for her boyfriend. She's living with her grandparents, and her mom was supposed to come to her high school graduation. She didn't show up. She was so upset. She hadn't seen her mom in like a million years, and so she decides to take a road trip back to live with her mom because she's fed up with living with her grandparents. And on the way, she has some interesting adventures, and she breaks up with her boyfriend and all of this stuff. So you kind of see like her emotional journey, I guess you could say, as well as her physical journey. It's kind of like a metaphor. Really good. And what would I say? I would say 4 out of 5. Very good, I think, for a teen romance. Now that I'm remembering it, it was like I did not. The ending was like a really big surprise for me. It was like really big surprise, and that doesn't happen a lot because when you read a bunch of teen romance, you can predict it. So yeah, that's why I give it a 4.5 out of 5. I'm sorry, 4 out of 5 because the ending was just like so unpredictable and crazy. So yeah, I would read this. This is good. Nice like beach read, I guess you could say. Um. Okay. Hold on. I think I'm gonna have to go. There's a couple more I have, but they're not over here, so I will be right back. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. It was like right here. It's called Now. It was so good. I read this like 2 days ago. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 days ago. And it's about a girl. It's named Zelda, and she is basically living with her grandfather because her parents are doing a big like kind of like Doctors Across Borders like trip to Africa, and so she's staying with her grandfather Felix, who is a Holocaust survivor, and she's being bullied and stuff, and they kind of go through again this sort of emotional journey, and her grandfather's getting really old and stuff, and you know she's sort of depressed too about her parents. Like she doesn't have any friends there, and eventually like this whole thing happens. You'll see with the fire, like she ends up burning all of these letters, and but then like this big fire starts across town, but it's not her fault, but she thinks it is, and it was really good though. And what happened at the end? Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Never mind. And you also get to hear about Zelda, who she's named after, and Zelda was like Felix's like first love in the Holocaust. I'm sorry, German death camps, the Nazi death camps and stuff, and um, it's good. It's really good. I would recommend it. I'd say 4 out of 5. It was good. It was really really good. But now it's like teen fiction. It was good. Yeah. Like how many times can I say it was good? I don't know. Apparently a few more. Okay, so I think that's it for the books today. But let me know if you guys like this kind of video, or if you have books you think I would like. I read a lot more political books. That wasn't a good representation though, but the other ones I returned to the library. So I don't have them to review, and I always forget what I read. Always, always, always. So, okay. I will see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.